Hello everyone, I am Dan and welcome to another episode of Sleeping Giant here on Reesy FC. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on when I upload a video. Also leave a like as well because that really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. So a little bit of change in format with Sleeping Giant. Looking at my analytics and where we're approaching the end of FM20, pre-release of FM21, 2 games per episode isn't really a good idea by the looks of it, so we're dropping down to the one format just like Creator Club, making the videos a little bit shorter. It also makes my life a little bit easier as well because I'm not doing double the amount of work, and when you see the figures drop a little bit, it makes sense to do a little bit less work on it. That's not me being lazy, that's just me, adapting to how the FM20 cycle is currently. But so we've gone back down to the 1 game per episode format. Today we take on Leipzig in the quarter-final of the Europa Conference League. Let's show you what happened in the first leg. It was a very good performance for us in this first leg, and the vital thing for us was to not concede an away goal, and Leipzig did have their chances, but we took the lead early on. It was Eze's little lovely bit of trickery against Upamecano, through his legs and slots it into the far corner with 20 minutes remaining. Lovely strike from Penaranda. He made it 2-0. And Leipzig threw the kitchen sink at us. They threw everything they had at us, but we managed to hold on to a 2-0 victory at Ewood Park. And with that in mind, let's have a look at the rest of the results since you was last with us. So you was here for last time out. You was here for the Manchester United defeat and the win over Arsenal. We then went to play Cardiff at home, beat them 3-0. We went away to Bournemouth, drew 1-1. Great game against CSKA Moscow. We knocked them out 5-0 at home. It was only a one leg in that one, and we brushed them aside with ease. We went away to Wolves and lost 1-0, the typical European football hangover, because it's not the Europa League we're in. We beat Burnley in the return game at Turf Moor, which is fantastic. The fans were delighted with that. We then went to Brighton. We didn't go to Brighton, they came to us. They came to us and we won 3-0. We then got absolutely battered against Liverpool at Anfield 5-1, unfortunately. And as you just saw, we beat Leipzig 2-0 and we beat West Ham last time out 2-1. And no, we played on the Monday, which kind of screws us up for this away leg. It helped us in the Premier League, gave us an extra day preparation. But now we've only had 3 days from the Premier League game to this game in, this second leg basically. And we didn't want to weaken the side for that, because if you have a look at the table, that victory moves us within 2 points of second place Chelsea. And look how tight it is for the running for the Champions League. All the way down to Norwich, you can say, in 7th. We're only 3 points behind 4th. So that's why it was important. We didn't weaken the side. And yeah, we have to keep rolling in the Premier League as strong as we can, as well as the Europa Conference League. I mean, if we can finish in the top 4 and win the Europa Conference League, happy days. If we can finish second, that would be great. Man United are far too far ahead, and we're never going to catch them. But today the focus is on the Europa Conference League, and let's take a look at the team we have selected to face what they called Leipzig. Butland in goal, Bell, Lenihan, Adebayo, Roba, Travis Phillips in the midfield, Bogar, Armstrong on the wings, Eze in behind Fabio Silva, who is back from injury, and today, as you can see, he faces a fitness test, maximum 75 minutes. He passed that, so as long as we don't give him the full game, he should be good. And just to note as well, this young man, Daniel Butterworth, scored his first goal at Anfield. I should have said that. We promoted him this season as a third choice striker. He come on in that game against Liverpool and scored. So that was the one positive from that game, because Haaland absolutely destroyed us in that game. But let's take you then to this game against Leipzig. Hopefully we can pick up another victory. As long as we don't concede, we'll be fine. Let's tell the boys about the media giving us a lot of credit to go out there and play well, basically. So here we go, run away in the quarter-final. Second leg against Leipzig. Again, hopefully if we avoid defeat, we know we are through to the next round. It's going to be a very tough game because Leipzig are a good team. Eze on the board. Be nice to get an early away goal as well. Good ball in by Phillips. Armstrong couldn't get there. He does pick up the second ball though. Here's Phillips out wide to Bell. He doesn't start many games now with Nori at the side at the club. Good ball in from Eze. Fabio Silva's there. It's a good save. We still have the ball though. Armstrong picks out Robo, who's very far up, isn't he? He's very advanced up the field. Travis on the ball. It's all us so far in this opening 7 or 8 minutes. Saying that, the stats say otherwise, but we're getting all the highlights anyway. 12 minutes gone. It is still 0-0. It's a good start to the game for us. As long as we just keep Leipzig out, basically, that's all we need to do. And the next highlight falls with them. Here's Werner. Werner missed a penalty, actually. He completely missed a target in the first leg, and that would have put them 1-0 up. It was 0-0 at the time. And I thought, when you just have the feeling they're going to miss. I had that feeling. I thought Butland was going to save it, but Butland wasn't even needed. He did dive the right way, but Werner completely missed the target. It was a terrible penalty. Good ball over the top. Fabio Silva's in. Fabio Silva, and he has scored. Lovely, lovely goal. 3-0 on aggregate. That is an away goal, and that is a special goal from Fabio Silva, who hasn't featured at all for us recently. Of course, he's been injured. It was like a 1-2, wasn't it? A very bizarre 1-2, but lovely link-up play from Eze and Silva. Eze's been fantastic this season. He has been. If he doesn't get Player of the Season for me at the end of the year, I don't know what. Who votes for these Player of the Season awards? The fans, the players. If none of them vote for him, it will be a travesty because he has been superb. If we can get to the semi-finals as well, it'll be amazing. I can't remember. I don't know if it's been drawn, actually, the semi-final. Normally, I think the quarter-final and the semi-final gets drawn, but I kind of don't try to pay attention to that because I don't want to jinx it and get excited for a potential semi-final against Barcelona or something when we've got to get through Leipzig. But I'm not saying it is Barcelona because I'm sure they're in the Champions League, but it will be interesting to see who we do have if we get through, of course, because we could still concede 4 goals. Armstrong on the ball now. Pings one up long here to Fabio Silva, who's come deep for the ball. Plays it back to Travis, and it's the end of highlight. Interesting highlight there. And it's half-time, and the boys are doing really well. Let's tell them we're happy with how it's going. I think we're not concerned too much about fitness levels. Phillips may be struggling a bit, so we might have to bring him off at some stage. Here's Phillips on the ball now. He has lost the ball. Alexander now looking to break. We don't want to concede early, because Leipzig are capable of scoring goals. They got Timo Werner up front. He can't score penalties, but he can score goals, or we can just score them for them. Tosin Adebayo has put it past his own keeper. That is not good. If they can't score, we'll score for them. 1-1 here on the night. 3-1 on aggregate. We do have that all-important away goal. I just don't really know how he got muddled up here. He just tried to obviously get there ahead of Werner, and he did that successfully, but he probably finished better than Werner could have done. So it is 1-1. We're going to demand more from the boys. Hopefully they can just settle down a little bit. I mean, they don't. Their body language is looking okay. They're composed and motivated, so it hasn't knocked their confidence or anything. But we don't want to concede a second one and it be squeaky bum time for the rest of the game because there's still half an hour remaining. But they do need 3 goals, do Leipzig. So here they come forward now. Hudson-Odoi in their team as well. Blimey. That's an interesting signing for them. Here is Hudson-Odoi doing really well. He's coming forward. Anyone going to challenge him? Or are we just going to let him walk through the team? We're going to let him walk through the team. And luckily, he doesn't get the ball past Butland. It was a poor effort though, but he's probably completely out of steam by the time he got there. And we are approaching the 65th minute. And it's a highlight actually, so we'll let this run before we do make a sub. Come on boys, don't mess this up. It will be, if we concede one in before the 70th minute, it'll be a really... they'll put enormous amounts of pressure on us. But Bogar's in here. Oh, and he should have scored. Bogar should have scored to completely wrap the tie up. It is still 1-1 on the night and 3-1 on aggregate. And we do have a corner, so I still won't get to make my substitution at the minute. Wager clears. I wonder who that is. If that's Molly Wager that used to play for Leicester. But here we go. 66th minute. We're just a minute later than usual. Bogar's having an absolute nightmare. We are going to bring on... Costa. Can Armstrong go out there? Armstrong's better on that wing actually. I don't think we've ever played him there to be fair, but we are going to move him over there. I also want to keep... Actually no, we'll take off Silva, and do you know what, we'll take off Silva and bring Butterworth on. Can't bring him off if he's already on the bench, can we? So we'll bring him on, give him his... I think this will be his Europa Conference League debut actually. I don't think we brought him on against CSKA Moscow. Hopefully he can get another goal. He scored at Anfield. Can he score in Germany? 78 minutes gone. It is still 1-1. Stays like this, we're through. Leipzig still need 3 more goals. Here's Timo Werner. He's in the box. He's doing well, isn't he? He's hit it. It's a poor strike. And Butland saves. Reminder that we did scored a goal for Leipzig. Adebayo putting it in his own net, and he's playing dangerously there as well. Held Acosta on the ball, coming forward. It'd be nice to get a second and actually win on the night as well. Armstrong's in behind. Good strike from Armstrong. He hits it straight at the face of the keeper, I think it was. I'm sure that hit him in the face, but either way, he managed to keep it out. It doesn't matter what you save it with. Phillips with the corner, 9 minutes remaining, and the keeper comes and claims very well indeed. I do think we are going to hold on here. We're going to tell the boys we're going to demand more from them. We are going to bring Frere on for Lenihan, who seems to be struggling. Calvin Phillips is remaining out on the pitch for now, and well, he's going to have to because we've used all 3 subs. But come on, let's get a second. It'll be nice to get a win on the night as well. Costa has lost out, and here comes Wolf. Wolf on the ball, plays it forward to Werner. Werner into the box. Tosin absolutely tried to take him out there, didn't he? I'm pleased he didn't. I'd actually rather them get their second goal than Tosin be suspended for the first leg of the semi-final. But it is 2-1 on the night. We don't really deserve that, I don't think. I think we've played pretty well here. But we are through on aggregate, which is amazing stuff. We're going to tell the boys that was special. It seems weird saying that was special, boys, even though you lost. But we did exactly what was needed from us. And let's see who we've got. Does it say who we've got in the next round? Marseille. So we got Marseille in the semi-final of the Europa Conference League. Marseille, where are they in their division? Does it tell us where they are? 14th in their league. Interesting. 32 points from 29 games. Hopefully this is a winnable game for us. Who else? What are the other semi-final draws as well? So we've got Marseille and it's AC Alkmaar against Victoria Plazen. So we've got a real chance of this competition. I'll be very disappointed, to be honest, if we don't win it. I think we got the hardest of the draw playing Marseille, because obviously they're a very good European side, not a good domestic side this season. Hopefully we can get through in that game. And then what we'll do then, let's nip across to the schedule and see where we'll bring you back. Marseille away down here. We will just, I think it's fair to say, I think we'll bring you back for the semi-final second leg when we play them at home on the 4th of May. And then around this time as well, we'll see where we are for the race for the top 4 spots as well. But guys, if you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on as well. Remember to follow me on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/ReesyFC. We will see you back here for the semi-final at home to Marseille. Thank you very much for watching.